Good morning, children. How are you? Hope you are fine. Today we are going to start new topic of our lesson, long and short. Before going to start our content, I want to revise about basic operations. In your previous classes, you learned about basic operations. Basic operations are nothing but fundamental operations. Children, can you say what are the four main basic operations? Yes, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Today we will discuss about addition and subtraction. In next class we will discuss about multiplication and division. As all of you know, these basic operations are having some keywords. Let us see some keywords that we will use for addition. Sum of, increase, add, enlarge, plus and more than, raise, all together. Like addition, subtraction is also having some keywords. Have a look. Minus, decrease, subtract, take away, fewer, less than, difference. Today we will do some problems based on addition and subtraction. Do the following. 5 meter 70 centimeter more than 9 meter 65 centimeter. As you know, more than means what? Addition. That means we have to add these two values. Before adding, we will convert meters into centimeters. So let us take 9 meter plus 65 centimeter, that equals to, you know that clearly, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. So 9 meter 900 centimeters plus 65 centimeters, that is equal to 965 centimeters. Go for the next. 5 meter 70 centimeters is equal to, 5 meters means how many centimeters? 500 centimeters. 500 plus 70, which is nothing but 570 centimeters. Now we have to add these two values. 965 centimeters plus 570 centimeters. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. 6 plus 7, we will get 13. 3 we will write here and 1 carry forward. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. So the final answer is 1535 centimeters, which is nothing but 15 meters 35 centimeters. Now we will see next problem. 70 centimeters less than 6 meter 95 centimeters. Less than means, as you know, subtraction. So we have to do subtraction. When we are doing subtraction, always we need to subtract small number from big number. That means big number minus small number we have to write. Before doing the subtraction, we will convert meters into centimeters. 6 meters, we know that it is nothing but 600 centimeters. So 6 meter plus 95 centimeters, that is equal to 695 centimeters. As usual, 70 centimeters remains like that only. Now we have to do the subtraction. 6 meter 95 centimeter minus 70 centimeter is equal to 695 centimeter minus 70 centimeter. When we are doing subtraction, 5 minus 0, we will get 5. 9 minus 7, we will get 2. 6 minus 0, 6 we will get. So the final answer is 625 centimeters. Now we are going to see another competition that is for boys. Do you know what is that? Yes, it is long jump. This is the long jump for boys. Danu has the longest jump of 3 meters 40 centimeters. Gurjeet is second. His jump is 20 centimeters less than Dhanu's. Gopi comes third. His jump is only 5 centimeters less than Gurjeet's jump. Here, by observing the given data, what we can say? Danu has the longest jump, means he got first place. Dhanu's jump is 3 meter 40 centimeters. Now we have to find out how long are Gurjeet's and Gopi's jumps. As given data, Gurjeet is in second place and his jump is 20 centimeters less than Dhanu's jump. So Gurjeet's jump equals to, less than means what? Yes, subtraction. Dhanu's jump minus 20 centimeters, which is nothing but 3 meter 40 centimeter minus 20 centimeter. We will get 3 meter 20 centimeter. So Gurjeet's jump is 3 meter 20 centimeters. Next, now we need to find out Gopi's jump. It is given for us, Gopi is in third place and his jump is 5 centimeters less than Gurjeet's jump. We already know Gurjeet's jump, how much it is? 3 meter 20 centimeters. So Gopi's jump is 5 centimeters less than Gurjeet's jump. Less than means again yes, subtraction. So Gopi's jump equals to Gurjeet's jump minus 5 centimeters. That is nothing but 3 meter 20 centimeter minus 5 centimeter equals to 3 meter 15 centimeter. So Gopi's jump is 3 meter 15 centimeter. Now we will do some other problems. Let us see another problem. From Kozhikode to Talsari. Subodh is going to Kozhikode, which is 24 kilometers away. Manjani is going to Talsari, which is 46 kilometers away in the opposite direction. How far is Kozhikode from Talsari? Here observe the picture. Suppose that from this point Subodh and Manjani both are starting their journey. Kozhikode is here, Talsari is here. Subodh is going to Kozhikode, which is 24 kilometers away. So from this point he is going to Kozhikode. Kozhikode is 24 kilometers distance from this point. Like that, Manjani is going to Talsari, which is 46 kilometers away in opposite direction. So here is Talsari. She is going from this point 46 kilometers. Now we have to find out how far Kozhikode from Talsari. By observing this picture, we can say that clearly the distance of Kozhikode from Talsari is the distance of Kozhikode plus distance of Talsari from this point, which is nothing but 24 kilometers plus 46 kilometers, which is equal to 70 kilometers. Therefore, the distance of Kozhikode from Talsari is 70 kilometers. Hi children, how we are going to school? Do you know the way? How much distance is your home from school? Do you know that? Like you, one boy, Mumun, comes to school from his home. We will see how he is coming to school. How far is your home from school? Mumun comes to school from very far. He first walks about 400 meters to the pond. With slippers in his hands, he then walks 150 meters through the pond. Next, he runs across the 350 meters wide green field. Then, he carefully crosses the 40 meters wide road to reach his school. Observe the picture clearly. Here, Mumun first walks about 400 meters to the pond. From his house to pond, the distance is 400 meters. Next, then he walks 150 meters through pond. So this is the second one. Through pond, how many meters? 150 meters he walks. Next, across the wild green field, he runs 350 meters. This is the green field. This green field, he runs 350 meters. Next, the fourth stage, next one is he carefully crosses the 40-meter wide road to reach his school. Now, here comes the question. How much does Mumun walk every day to reach school? So, from his house to school, how much distance every day he walks? Means, first he walks from his house to near the pond. Next, he walks through the pond. Next, he runs across the green field. Next, he crosses wide road. Means we have to add all these distances to find the total distance from his house to school. So, total distance of school from Mumun house is 400 meter plus 150 meter plus 350 meter plus 40 meter. Now add these all the distances, you will get 940 meters. Therefore, Mumun has to walk 940 meter every day to reach school. Here comes the next question. Is it more than 1 kilometer? You know that clearly 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. But here you got only 940 meters. Means 940 meters is less than 1000 meters. So, it is not more than 1 kilometer. The distance is not more than 1 kilometer. Activity time. Till now you observed boys long jump. Do you want to play it? Now try it yourself and see how far can you jump. Measure the distance and make a note. Take a ball. Check how far can you throw a ball. Note down the distance also here. Look for a big ball like a football or volleyball. Check how far can you kick it. Note down the distance here. Here we are going to do another activity. Calculate the distance between your school and home or home and park, etc. and make a note in your classwork. Next one. Find the tallest and shortest member in your family and write their heights in your classwork. Estimate the length of various figures in your house and making them larger and shorter. Next, find the length of boundary of math textbook, desk, CD and table, etc. and make a note in your classwork. What we learned in this chapter? We learned standard measurements like 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters, 1 kilogram equals to 1000 grams, 1 liter equals to 1000 milliliters. And conversion of units, measuring length of various objects or things using scale, tape or thread. Comparing distances or height of objects. Finding distance between two places or things. Comparing the similarities and differences in given things. These are all we learned in this chapter. I hope you understand the concepts in this chapter long and short and enjoyed the video. Again, we will meet with another new chapter. Thank you so much for watching my video.